are live, NBA rundown time, and we're having a debut today. Meg joins us to help us out with the DFS, and of course, we're going to get a best bet for her. But to start off, Tyler, I got to ask, how's my hair look? How's my hair?
I think we should ask our guy Mikey in the chat there. We should get his opinion on your hair, so we'll let him answer that in the chat.
All right, he changed his name, but Meg, welcome to the show. You want to give everyone a brief overview of what you've been doing for Run Pure Sports and how the NBA streets have treated you this season?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me. I'm super excited to join you. I watch almost every rundown show, both football and basketball. So it's really an honor and a pleasure to be with you guys. I've been with you and Tyler the past couple of playbacks, which has been fun. So now it's fun to get in the streets here on the rundown. I'm a football girl. I admit it. That's like number one for me. So I was doing some articles this season for Super Draft Yahoo, big in the showdown streets, like the kind of like niche football contests, like tiers, showdown, short slates, that kind of stuff. So I was on the Sunday Night Showdown show all season long with our guy here, Kurt, always entertaining, always a blast. So yeah, that's where you saw me this fall. And now I'm kind of trying to, roll it into some NBA stuff here and XFL. I'm doing XFL content too. We've got a show this Saturday. You can find my weekly XFL article on Fridays and a weekly show on Saturdays. So keeping the, kind of minor league football going too while I'm enjoying the NBA season.
All right. Happy to have you. Kurt,
thank you.
I don't know if you saw yesterday's show, but it was explosive. I mean, we finally got it, right? C-Dome, humble guy, right? I mean, you know how it is, right? When guys have tons of money, tons of girls, they usually tend to downplay anything, but we finally did it. We finally got him to break out of his shell. He just cut this epic promo on Big T. But I need to know, because you've been on the court, right? You've been out there. Give me your breakdown of this upcoming matchup before we break down today's slate.
Yeah, so, he's going to have to be able to shoot because, the court that we played on is not big and, Big T's long. So, being athletic, fast, working out, it did nothing for me whatsoever. If I use my quickness, he's long as shit. The court's not big, so you're not going anywhere. So my main thing was just C-Dome. I wish you the best, but just make sure you can shoot because I can't. I'm 5-on-5 player. I do all the little shit. I'm the fucking little PJ Tucker pit bull. When I play 5-on-5, I'm just really just trying to get cardio. And now take an occasional shot, make one, and from now on I won't shoot again. Everyone's like, shooter, and I'm like, bro, I got lucky as hell on that shit. It ain't going in again. So if he can shoot. Then just lost. That hurts. The athleticism stuff will be helpful, especially the stamina. That'll be huge. If he can make some shots and just extend the game, then that's massive because Big T was breathing. I mean, he'll definitely own up to. He was breathing. I was over here I could probably play 5 more of these things, especially since I can't fucking make shot. But yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited for a bigger court this time for sure. I know we're probably going to play 5-on-5, but just being able to use a full court and stuff like that is definitely going to help me a little bit at least. But I took a drink of water in a cup, and I don't know what was in the cup, but I'm pretty sure it tastes like chemicals, and I took 3 big gulps, and I'm in shambles.
Hey Kurt, jump on and jump off and jump back on real quick. You're breaking up a little bit, and we need this energy from you today. So I don't know. Yeah, there he goes. All right, the background, we'll have to change that real quick. All right, there we go. Tyler. So I missed last night. I was out. I was having a good time. I missed the NBA, but boy, I mean, was I feeling right about one of my takes? You can't play into your late 30s without PEDs. Kevin Durant, I mean, LeBron needs to share. He needs to share. When you're 35, you sprain your ankle just doing a layup line. Did you see that? And what are your thoughts here now?
That was bad. You see the still shot of him when his ankle rolled? His ankle's fully sideways. They're trying to blame the court for being slippery and the ball boys, but that was just a random fall that you just don't see all the time. And now they're saying the guy might be out for the rest of the season and the start of the playoffs. So the Suns could be in some trouble, but them to get through that first round, if they just don't play a healthy Warriors, I think they'll be fine. He'll come back. And then getting him at that point, they should be fine. So
unless they got to come to Sacramento, man, we'll be beaming on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not believing that.
No defense in the playoffs doesn't win anything, spread.
Well, we know who's not a twig. The highlight of my night, right? I mean, there was great dunks. There was great crossovers. But the highlight of the night had to be JT Hayes calling Mikey a corpulent teenager. Meg, did you watch some NBA last night, and what did you see?
I just caught part of the last game. I was busy with some finishing up some work, so I caught part of the last game. I think I was sweating out a threes bet in the Clippers game. Didn't pan out for me, but so just caught that last night. Wasn't a great night for me, so looking to bounce back tonight.
Tyler, speaking of the Clippers game, did you see Fred VanVleet's press conference afterwards?
I did. He called out the refs. I was like, this is nice to see a player finally doing this. What did he say? He said, I'll take the fine. Ben Taylor was trash. All these refs were trash.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was great. I wish more guys would do that.
How much is
I love Freddie.
Number on what he's about to get fined?
I don't.
$37K. That's my guess.
That's it?
It's going to be more than that, Mike.
That's it? That's a lot of money, Kurt.
I mean, no, that contract he just signed? Are you kidding me?
Well, for me, it'd be a lot of money.
Well, for me, it's a lot of money, but like comparing to the contract that he just signed, like
that's the amount you spent on first dates 2 weeks ago, Kurt. That's a lot of money.
Bring up again. God bless. If I'm bringing up again, just let me know and I'll take my happy ass home.
Did any of you guys see Mikey's highlight reel that he posted on Twitter last night?
I did.
Do you think he's going to do well? Is he going to do well?
You gotta see how the cardio comes into the shot making and the layups.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah,
30-second clip. We'll see if he can keep it going for up and down the floor a couple times.
Yeah, let's see.
Gas, be hands on his knees.
I've heard so many matchups. Are there more 1-on-1, 2-on-2?
I want you, Meg. I want you 1-on-1.
You don't want to play that. I'm not playing 1-on-1.
Meg's trying to get us to play some volleyball in there.
Volleyball is my sport. You want me to serve to you?
I'll tell you what I do like, Meg, is pool volleyball.
Pool volleyball's fun. Pool volleyball's fun.
Oh my god!
The only bet I could make is you guys couldn't return one of my serves. That's my trash shot. That's my trash shot.
No, I couldn't. Maybe if you did it 20 times, maybe I get lucky and one hits right. 21. Yeah, I bet the 20th one could maybe get it. It'd be luck though.
All right. I'll address this since you guys want me to wear a Lakers jersey so bad. I mean, this is just terrible. First of all, I gave him an extra half rebound and we pushed, so I didn't lose the bet. And like Tyler said, I should have won the bet because what my pick gave out was over 9.5.
I can't believe you guys evened out the number. That was just a terrible idea.
I wasn't even thinking. It just kind of happened. It was the end of the show. But yeah, we'll get him next time.
And so we want to add a third way to where neither of us can lose. Let's do it. And it fell right on that number.
Yeah, unbelievable. All right, Tyler, so you were watching the games. Any more thoughts from last night before we move on to today's slate?
Yeah, I mean, keep smashing centers against Atlanta. I mean, Bam did it 2 games in a row. Porzingis did it last night. Anytime you get a nice center in this matchup against Capella, they're going to feast. So just keep an eye on that matchup.
Was that another run pure victory there to cover that plus 3.5?
Yeah, he hit the step back 3 to bring it to 2 right at the end. I was like, we'll take it.
I'll take it, man.
And I don't trust this Dallas team spread. They are dead in the water. They'll put it together a couple games where Luka and Kyrie will score their points together combined for like 70. Everyone will be like, oh, they're actually good. They can't defend anyone. If we grabbed one more person and put them on this panel, I'm pretty sure we could score 110 points on them. Kurt might drop 40 on the Mavericks right now with how they're playing defense. So that team, they're just not defending anything. That's going to be their detrimental part in the playoffs. So they're going to get blown out first round.
I don't know what these guys are trying to do to me. He says he's going to send me a Lakers rest jersey. Do you understand that, like, wearing a Lakers jersey in Sacramento, that's like wearing a Michael Vick jersey to the Animal Pound. Okay? Like, I'm not going to do it. Okay? Let's dive right into tonight's games. I got tennis pulled up. It's that time of year. All right. I put like 5 tennis bets in. Let's jump into the NBA, though. Utah Jazz are +3. They're in Orlando taking on the Magic. Totals 234. Tyler, I haven't pulled up the injury reports yet for this one. Let me get that one going. Jalen Duren probable. Killian Hayes probable. Isaiah Stewart out. Bojan Bogdanovic still out. We know how much he means to that team. Alec Burks still out, right? So no veterans here. I'm on the wrong game.
I was about to say, you threw me so off when you gave me the Jazz Magic game and then read me guys from Detroit, Charlotte.
All this Lakers talk, man. I feel like Rob Pelinka here, just making so
Spread's
many
in
mistakes.
shambles right now. He's losing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look like Rob Lowe, but I'm acting like Rob Pelinka. Terrible. Gary Harris is back. Admiral Schofield, if he matters, is probable. Jordan Clarkson, who actually learned how to pass this year. That was tight. He's questionable. Walker Kessler's questionable. No Colin Sexton and Wendell Carter's out as well. So interesting spot here, but it looks like Lauri Markkanen will be playing. So the Jazz aren't in full tank mode. Still, they've lost 4 in a row. They're on a 6-game road trip. And what Orlando's most recent game was losing to the Bucks, right? The weekend Bucks won 34-23.
I thought they lost to Portland over the weekend. Let me double.
They lost to Portland on Sunday, and they lost to the Bucks on Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. So that would have been their most recent loss then.
So both teams on a losing streak, but the Jazz are on the road trip. Tyler, let's start with you. What are your thoughts here when Utah takes on Orlando?
Yeah, give me Orlando here. I think Banchero smashes them in this spot. The Jazz are playing no defense whatsoever. They're basically in tank mode. They're hanging on to that last play-in spot by a thread. We all know they're going to give it up. So I like Orlando here, even with Wendell Carter out. It's just going to boost Banchero. His 20-plus points, his double-double, and win would be some performance doubles I look at here. And I don't even hate just taking his points prop alone because the dude's been smashing. He gets a lot of usage in this offense. And who are they going to put on him? Markkanen doesn't play much defense. Kessler's too slow. He's in a feast spot right here against the Jazz spread at home. So I like Paulo Banchero's props, and I do think the Magic pick up this win.
All right. Here's my one thing about the Banchero double-double. I actually wrote up the under on his rebounds today. Here's his last 5-game rebounding totals: 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It seems like it's going down every single game. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get 3 rebounds tonight, but I'm a little worried at his chances to get 10. The books have it set at 7.5. Juice to the under there, Tyler. So maybe go for the points because he's been putting up the points, but not grabbing those rebounds. Meg, talk to me about the side on this game. The Orlando Magic are -3. The total's 234. And then, of course, break it down from what you're seeing on the DFS perspective.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler. I like Orlando in this game. But on the DFS perspective, I think we talked about a little pre-show. I just have more interest in some of the later games and other spots where there's more value, better game stacks, better studs. So I don't have a ton of interest DFS in this one.
Is it a full fade? Or are you just crossing it off the list?
I kind of am. I don't know. I'll be interested to hear what Kurt has to say, but this is not a game. I mean, because we are lacking studs. I mean, really now with Giannis getting rolled out, we really just have Curry up top. So I mean, if you want to kind of build a more balanced lineup and play a market in, I get it, but I just don't have a ton of interest in this game. I think because of the way I'm thinking of how I want to build.
She's taking a stand already. Kurt, first of all, we appreciate you taking a little bit of time away from the conference tournaments. I mean, how much college basketball have you been watching this last week?
I've been so fucking busy. Like every time I turn, I got another slate to do. Like Steve's in Vegas, so I'm really happy to help. And I'm loving this shit, but holy fuck. Like I can't remember the last time I texted someone back. Honest to God. Like I've not texted a girl back in probably like 2 days.
Well, you better not have. Don't you remember the advice you gave last week?
It's just working. I actually killed test today, so it's working.
All right, fantastic. Break down this game between the Utah Jazz and the Orlando Magic.
What do we feel about the under here? Because I'm going to take it as soon as we get off the show. I get to put it in any best yet. I think I'm going to touch the under here. I want to see how it's projecting for you first, and let me know how you like the under. And as far as DFS, like Meg said, I think we cross it off. When we get these scenarios like we got in the Bucks tonight, I'm not sure if they're quite done blowing everyone out, honestly. So yeah, we got so much value. We don't really need to jam anyone here. If you want to do a one-off for like one of the spin dust, maybe you can get crazy and get unique there. But I do not think you need to, and I like the under, so I'm going to fade it.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I got a slide under here. Not a huge edge. All right, Tyler, anything more on this game before we move on?
No, that's it for me on this one. Just the Magic, and then I like Banchero here in this spot.
All right, I think I already gave you the injury report for this one. The Charlotte Hornets are -4. They're in Detroit taking on the Pistons, total 225. Tyler, start with you.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Charlotte was able to pick up that win last time out over the Knicks. They caught them in a bad spot off of the 2 big road wins. They stopped back home for 1 game before going back out on the road. So, I mean, the Hornets picked up. I know we talk about scheduled losses spread there was ever a scheduled loss on the Knicks schedule, it was probably that last game against the Hornets. So I don't take much from that Hornets victory. Both these teams stink. This total seems a bit high to me, so I'm probably just going to leave the side alone, as I could see they played this matchup 10 times. I could see them splitting right down the middle 5-5 with how bad these teams are. Give me the under, though. I don't see many points coming in this game. 226.5, I think that's a little high spread.
Well, the market agrees with you, at least the offshore market, because this game is down to 225 on your favorite bookmaker. I'm going to actually make you hit submit when we're in Kentucky, Tyler, just so you see the ease of use.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you'll have to there.
Costa Rican sports books can provide us,
Won't have to do that, Meg. We'll just drive across the bridge to Cincinnati.
There you go.
That's over there.
I was reading yesterday, there was guys that know, like, where the satellite will ping, like you're there, so you don't even have to cross the bridge. Ivy double. Tyler, your thoughts?
I'm probably staying away from that. I don't see really the pathway where he gets all the assist usage, or he gets in there and gets you 10 rebounds. I don't really see it for Jaden Ivey.
All right. Meg, Hornets, Pistons +4 at home. How do you bet the Hornets, actually? Now that I think, okay, I'm not even done running my numbers yet, but just the Hornets are terrible. Tyler, did you say to bet the Pistons? I'm sorry. I feel like a real.
I said I'm leaving the side alone with these two bad teams, because if they played 10 times, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 5-5 at the end of the day.
I don't know, man. The Hornets without LaMelo Ball are like terrible.
Look at this Detroit roster, though. They are bad too.
I mean, James Wiseman. All right, Meg, talk to me. Hornets, Pistons. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agreed. Two bad teams, not a lot of interest betting, not a lot of interest DFS either. I promise I'm going to have some stronger DFS takes later when we get to some, spicier games. There's going to be some more value, some more studs that I just like better. So again, I promise there will be some plays, and I like DFS wise, but it's not here for me.
Kurt, you might be able to help us with this game, because half of these guys we haven't really seen since they played in college. What are your thoughts here when the Hornets take on the Pistons?
If you want to get weird, I mean, centers versus Charlotte are still a thing, but like
Wiseman, I love it.
Exactly. The only worry is you pretty much lock Sharp, and that takes up one of your center spots. But with the other one, you can go a little Wiseman, little Duran, something like that.
Who would you rather have? I like Wiseman personally.
Yeah, give me Wiseman. But you might honestly have so much salary, that too. You have the salaries, so might as well just go Wiseman. Would you be surprised if he just goes off here? He's 1%, goes for 48. Something stupid.
Now that he has the ability to make mistakes, don't you think he's playing so much more loose?
Yeah.
Compared to Golden State, he misses a rotation, Draymond screams at him, he gets benched.
He'll get overlooked. I kind of like that, especially since people are going to value center so much. You can do that.
Right. You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Tyler, speaking of Draymond, did you see him cut a promo on Dylan Brooks today?
Brooks? Yeah.
That shit was so funny. Oh my gosh. I watched that while taking a shit. That was so funny.
Does anybody like Dylan Brooks?
You need to know that. You could just say, I've already seen it, Kurt.
Stuff hits better on the toilet. You got nothing to do. You're just really enjoying it. I was really locked into that promo. That shit was funny, man.
Can you imagine what it was like at my age, Kurt, when you just had to think?
It's horrible. Or read.
Read.
Reading. Give me a blog.
All right. Let's move on. Another great team, Tyler, the Houston Rockets. Wow. We're playing the hits here on the NBA right now today. Houston Rockets are +9. They're in Indiana taking on the Pacers. Total, -9 here. Total's 236. And here we go. Pacers, since the All-Star break, are 5th in the league in scoring. They're behind the Kings, the Mavericks, and the Clippers. They're 4th in the league in scoring, behind the Kings, Mavericks, and Clippers, averaging 125 points per game. Halliburton's been on fire lately. He's been shooting 57% since the break, averaging 27 points per game. I played a Halliburton prop on the over here, Tyler, just because, don't we want to play overs against the Rockets? And I haven't got involved on the side or the total yet. Pacers -9, total 236. What up?
Yeah, if it's anything, it's Pacers or pass for me. They look like a much better team when Halliburton's in there. Love his props today. You're already on him. Love the double-double and win, the 25-plus points and win. 4+ threes and win. We know guards smash this Houston team, which makes me like the other guy too, Buddy Hield. His 5+ threes and win is +210. We see him chuck a ton of threes. What better spot than at home versus a team that's going to play zero defense to get those 5 threes? And getting it at +210 and knocking the 9.5 points off the spread is a much better bet for me. So love that. Also love the over here. I think the Pacers push the pace. I think they get into the 120s. And we know Houston's going to run up and down the floor too. If they can get hot, they'll keep the score high, and it should go over. So like the over, like Halliburton's props, and like Hield's props.
All right. Seemed like we agreed there. Were there? What about a Pacers team total instead? That way you don't have to worry about the Rockets.
That's not a bad idea. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I'll see what that number is.
Mikey doesn't like books either, but I'll bet you he'll be down at the bookstore once Snooki
What they
drops
got
her
Barry's 3
autobiography.
at? Tyler, what they got Barry's 3 at?
Who was that? Jabari
Smith.
Yeah.
Over 1.5 +125.
Jesus Christ, I love that. Holy shit.
Little instigators at it again, trying to act like James Harden better than Hakeem Olajuwon.
Wow, Tyler, I love that, bro. You like that?
I mean, I'm not big on it. With Jalen Green back, he's going to huck a lot more shots, and Jabari just hasn't made shots in a while.
3-7 last night.
Looks like corpulent guys stick together. Meg, what are your thoughts on the Houston Rockets taking on the Indiana Pacers with a total of 236?
I was just looking at Jabari's threes too, because I'm always a sucker for that. But yeah, I agree from the bet side, approaching it with the player doubles. Always love how Tyler, takes shots on those. And again, taking it with the guards makes a ton of sense. And from the DFS side, Halliburton is on a tear. Again, there's not a lot of studs to pay up for tonight. So you certainly can make a case for paying for these guards tonight in DFS. So like Halliburton, like Hield, Porter's out on Houston. So, you could approach, one of the Houston bigs, I guess, if you wanted to, but I just like the Indiana side better. And I feel like Halliburton would be the priority for me.
Who would you rather play tonight, Meg? Halliburton or Fox?
Oh, that's your guy. So I don't want to.
It's a debate we've had for like.
It's my first show.
Year
I don't want to get on your wrong side, Fred. On my first show.
It'll be all right, Meg. He'll be all right.
If I can deal with Mikey, Meg, there's nothing that you can do.
I'd like Halliburton better tonight, but
okay.
I think you can make a case for Fox too. I'll play both sides there, but
I kind of agree with you because don't you think Halliburton's assist upside is so much higher?
Yes. Yeah, I love the double and win. Love Halliburton tonight.
Looking at that Jabari Smith threes prop, just because I want to see his game log. Kurt, he did make 3 last game out. His last time before that, it was February 10th he made 3. His last time before that, when he made 3, ain't even listed on StatMuse. That's how far back it goes.
But the last time it happened, did it come when KPJ was out?
Okay.
KPJ's been out for a while, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's see. When Porter Jr.
He's barely even played, like, for the last six weeks.
What was it when both of them were out? I was thinking, these Houston fuckers. I meant to say, was it with Jalen Green out? That's what I'm worried about.
Who would win, the University of Houston Cougars or the Houston Rockets? Your thoughts, Kurt?
Oh, God. Always the Rockets, but damn. That's hurtful.
Sengun would have his way with a college team spread.
Oh, no way. He'd probably make them all look like they can make layups left and right. He still probably want to get a block
guys
shot.
Down low.
Because I love batting threes, I want to ask Tyler and Kurt this because Kurt just brought it up with the Jabari 3. Do you like doing like a threes like little parlay in this game? Like we almost kind of got there in that playback, Tyler, but
like
something with Halliburton, Hield. I know you don't like Jabari, but is somebody else in this game? Do you like anything like that?
I do Halliburton, Hield, maybe some Jalen Green, and then if they get
as I say, Jalen Green's probably
some of these other guys listed that are more like the role players. Because right now I just see Green, Smith, Halliburton, Turner.
Right, we'll get more options later. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to add Turner when he's only shooting like 3 a game, where you need him to make 2 of those 3.
Yeah. Okay, just wanted your guys' take on that because I that's one of my favorite little things to do. Throw 3 together and just have fun with it. Have fun watching the game and see if the threes.
We're gonna hit one of those, Meg. Too. It's 3 days in a row. We were a rebound away from 100 to 1.
Yep.
Tyus Jones just didn't want to do anything the night after.
I was rooting for you so hard on the Tyus Jones thing. I cannot
and then
believe
the
that.
one time I backed the Nuggets and I need a triple-double out of the Teletubby, they lose the game by 30 to the Chicago Bulls.
Will you stop calling him that? That's the 2-time MVP, buddy.
I tailed Tyler on that last night. I thought that was looking great, and that was such a bummer that I cannot believe that they just laid an egg against Chicago.
30-4 at home, and they were just like, yeah, we're just going to roll over and give them this one.
Yeah, that was brutal.
All right, speaking of Teletubbies, we got a question in the chat from a Teletubby. Who do you guys think is better? We'll start with you, Tyler. De'Aaron Fox or Tyrese Halliburton?
Halliburton's a better player. Fox is a better scorer.
Meg, who would you rather have on your team, Halliburton or Fox?
I'll go Halliburton.
Kurt, who was a better college player, Halliburton or Fox?
Damn, they were both so good.
Bro,
so
Fox killed Lonzo.
Dude, it's got to be Fox.
Yeah, well, they kind of spread out the usage a little bit there, so I was just going to go Hallie because he literally did everything Iowa State. But I'll go Fox because, God, he was. I mean,
is Iowa State where my guy Keegan Murray's from?
Huh?
No, you were Iowa.
Oh,
Iowa.
Okay. And is his brother on it?
Yeah.
His brother's good. His brother's on
we saw the video, Mikey. You're the one eating everything. All right. The Brooklyn Nets are plus 9.5. They're in Milwaukee. They're taking on the Bucks. The total's 231.
You can be demanding a link soon.
We can't do that, can we?
I mean, might just
send it to him. Send it to him.
Meg
We
just
won't
might
bring him
leave
on
for a
till
little
the
bit
end.
and let you two just go at each other.
Can you imagine that Uber ride? So Meg broke the news, Tyler. Giannis is going to be out tonight. So obviously that opens up even more value. But I mean, this game was already chock full of value with Claxton, Dinwiddie, Cam Johnson, Royce O'Neal. Who's this guy, Simmons? Anyways, I've seen him play for a while. He's out as well. Now Giannis is out, but Jay Crowder's in. No Goran Dragic. Drew Holiday's in. No Wes Matthews. Tyler, we love some superstar subtraction, but 9.5 on the superstar subtraction against, if you think about it, I mean, the Nets, because their stars aren't that much better than their bench, probably can absorb the mass sit-outs better than any other team. What are your thoughts here when the Bucks take on the Nets?
I don't think they cover all these sit-outs. I mean, Claxton, Dinwiddie, Johnson, O'Neal. Outside of Dinwiddie, that's a lot of guys in the front court versus a very big Bucks team that's going to send out Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez a lot of the time. They're going to feast on the inside spread without Claxton in there. Like, who is their backup big?
Day'Ron Sharp, right?
Yeah. Good luck with that tonight against Brook Lopez.
But we're not saying take the plus 371 money line, right? We're just saying, can they cover 10 points?
I don't think they can. Could they? Yes, but I don't think they can. I think that Milwaukee comes out, Drew Holiday just kind of dishes it around to these 3-point shooters. They have their way, and they just kind of run away with the game. Lopez goes for like 15 and 8. Bobby Portis doubles. They just kind of cruise to another victory. So I'm on the Bucks here. Like the Lopez props, I'm waiting for a Bobby Portis double and win to pop up, and that'll be my performance double for this one.
Nice.
All right, Meg. Tyler doesn't want to join me here. I want to be so contrarian and take the Nets. What are your thoughts here? Nets, do you think they can cover a double-digit spread against Milwaukee, the best team in the NBA?
No, but I think I would approach it the way Tyler usually does on these big spreads with the performance double as opposed to, the 10. So, I like some of the Milwaukee, props that he's talking about and do the performance doubles. That's what I would do.
Who would you like as a performance double?
Well, it looks like you guys said Holiday. It looks like he's a go, right?
Yeah, Holiday's listed as in on the injury report. So unless something changes from now till then, if he slips on a banana pill like KD did, maybe he'll be out.
God.
Well, he's not hecka old, bro.
There's not much age difference between those two guys.
There's not much age difference between KD and LeBron. He can't even do a layup line yet nobody wants to believe me when I say that's not natural.
But, so I would say Holiday's points prop and win. Lopez's points prop and win. He mentioned Bobby Portis double and win. I think all those are absolutely in play. You could even, if you wanted to get crazy, I'm not sure what like Holiday's 3 threes and win, something along those lines. So I'm interested in all those. I think for this one.
Kurt, talk to me about the Bucks and the Nets. I'm trying to get in on the Nets, and I'm just getting rebuked left and right.
Why do you want in on that so bad? That's such a sketchy line. So sketchy, bro. Like, what is wrong with you?
We the people doesn't like it either.
You have a problem. Like, it might hit.
No, and I'm trying to do a
It-
better
it
job of
could.
listening, so I will not bet it.
No, it could hit, but you're forcing that, and you know you are.
This could be the Timberwolves from the other nights, bro. Where you're like, I just want to be different. Everyone's telling me not to do it. I'm gonna do it, and
I
they're
don't
down
think
by
anyone should
20
touch
the
either
entire
way.
game.
I don't think anyone's touched either way. I mean, I don't know.
When I was going to ask Kurt, like, do we think it's going to be like it was last night with in the Suns OKC game? Like, are we worried about like Bridges and the stars? Do we want to just focus more on the cheapies from a DFS side, or are you willing to pay up for the Nets that actually, do cost money to roster like Bridges?
I'd rather take the cheapies, especially it's like
That's what I was thinking.
Milwaukee
Bridges is
back in
gonna
the paint.
crush.
So
Okay,
Yeah,
so you like Bridges? Okay.
He's
I
gonna
think
drop at least 30.
he could
Bridges,
drop a
like,
triple double. He could legit drop a triple double here. This could be one of his triple double games.
yeah, and we've seen guys in this spot against Milwaukee just still thrive. I mean, we watched that Boston squad that sent out Sam Hauser and those guys as the main lineup and take them
Right.
to overtime.
Right.
Well, you got to
That
remember
match-
that's a really well coached team, Tyler.
Yeah, and that matchup for OKC last night just wasn't good. The Suns are known to pound that team into the ground, and that's what they did. And Giddey's just not a guy that was going to get a bucket on his own. SGA not being there, but him making the de facto number one was never going to work. Bridges without Giannis to chase him around, that's a pretty good matchup in my eyes.
Okay.
Pat, it's
Bridges
gonna be like Pat
double-double
Connor,
plus
Grayson
1100?
Allen. What was that?
Bridges double plus 1100
Ooh.
Not bad.
No way.
plus
Ooh.
1100. What's it on?
I'm writing that
FanDuel?
down.
I'm about to Venmo you.
Let me check FanDuel. It might be higher on FanDuel.
And Megs even said it. We don't have studs on this roster or on this slate.
Halliburton.
So
Yeah.
there's only Curry. He's 8,500. He could be one of the top scorers on this slate. We know the Bucks like to give up a ton of threes. He could hit the threes here too. I don't hate that call.
That's been so fucking profitable this year, bro.
What?
Over threes against the Bucks. Like you have to pick the correct guy. But
Not
I've
just
been-
this year. It's been like 4 years. Budenholzer's always said we're going to pack
It's
the
just
paint.
it's
It's
just
the
the way
bet-
they
but they
play
don't
defense.
price it right. I feel like they'll price like the two best players like correctly. The scrubs they'll be like, they'll be lazy with it versus the Bucks. And
I don't think a lot of people bet that. I don't think they're like taking the huge liability. Like I think they're just fine paying out the couple Tylers of the world and just cleaning up on everything else. I'm not joking, right? I mean, it's just like why tennis lines and especially WTA lines are soft. Like they post a wrong line. Like how much are they really losing?
yeah, so
Like,
on
if they
FanDuel it's
post
plus
the wrong
700.
NFL line, they're crushed.
FanDuel plus 700. So DK, Miles Bridges double might be my best bet.
Ooh. What about
Look at Brook
like
Lopez
if Cam
double-double.
Thomas? We need to
Like
wait for
Darren
Cam
Sharp,
Thomas
like-
lines, but
I see Thomas is out. Oh, I see
Bridges
Cam
is not-
Johnson out. They have
Yeah,
so many Cams.
yeah,
on
sorry,
that team.
Cam Thomas. If his threes line, see what his points line is, his threes line is. You could put Bridges and Thomas's threes together, or Bridges and Thomas's points together. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I like Thomas too.
He
I like
ch-
these gunners.
chucks it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, without like
Did you-
Chuck,
my
like,
my
you
one
don't
my
even
one
get
slight
bored.
kickback to the Thomas talk here is in those couple games he went nuts. There
He
wasn't really a defender at the guard spot.
Mhm.
If he starts to get hot here, they probably just sick Holiday on him.
Gotcha.
That's my guess. Is it's just like, all right, go stop the kid. Don't let him do anything. And
Right.
Holiday just muscles him around.
Okay. All right.
Could I be wrong though? And he just scores 40 on him. Yeah, we've seen people score 40 on Holiday before, but I
No,
like
it's good
Holiday's
to
defense
keep in
in that
mind. Good to keep
matchup.
in mind. We guys, like you said, see what the line is, see if the value makes sense.
I want to congratulate myself for not making a joke about this comment. The Golden State Warriors are minus 2.5. They're in Memphis. They're taking on the Grizzlies. The total is 235. Tyler, I don't care who's missing. How are the Warriors favored on the road?
Yeah, this is completely wrong. I mean,
I know. I love it.
you just look at this. It's like both teams are really good at home. Both teams suck on the road.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make the road team the favorite in the matchup.
Yeah. They've known that Steven Adams is going to be gone for a while. Tyus Jones does a good job replacing John Morant.
They've lost a couple games, so it's like they're still a decent team. They want to right the ship. I think we take them. I think the big thing with Golden State is Andrew Wiggins still missing. That's a big piece that you cannot just replace with these guys they have.
All right. So, look at Tyler recognizing the value of defense. So we agree, right? We're taking the Grizzlies on the money line here.
Yep, we're taking the Grizzlies on the money line here. Give me some of these Tyus Jones performance doubles. Him 15+ points and they win is plus 210. Where's his assists one at? 10+ assists and they win plus 380. 3+ threes and they win plus 400. I mean, I love those bets. I think he smashes tonight. You know which ones I'm crossing off though, spread? All these Dylan Brooks ones that are listed in here. We're just crossing those off right now.
Yeah. How do you think, getting ethered, how do you think he responds?
I mean, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is the matchup right here. You get these two guys out there. Can we find a prop where they both get kicked out of the game?
I was just going to say, what's the prop on the
ejection?
They know they're going to be barking.
Oh.
Yeah, I want the props over 1.5 technicals on both guys. Both guys to get ejected.
Parlay that all together.
Parlay them together because they're correlated.
That's funny.
All right, talk to me about this game, Meg. Tyler and I both like the Grizzlies, even though the Warriors are way better as a franchise.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. But I hear what you're saying, and the Warriors have been brutal on the road. Makes a ton of sense. Like the player performance doubles too. From a DFS perspective, you could stack up this game if you want. Curry, is the stud you want to pay for. And then, you could get a little flat, both Tyus Jones and Bane let us down big time. The other night, you could get like a little flat flag spot. The prices have come up. You got to pay for it. Let's see, Bane's 8,000 and Tyus Jones 6,700. Probably like Tyus Jones a little more since kind of getting the peripherals and that kind of stuff. So I don't mind stacking up this game. And then if you want to go with the whole Draymond narrative too, you could do like Curry, Draymond, Tyus Jones, something like that. I don't mind that in this game.
Meg, I've heard you say multiple times though that Curry is the top spend up on the slate. What do you project his ownership to be? And are you worried? Is that good chalk, or are you a little worried about how chalky it's going to be?
I don't have a good ownership projection yet. I'd have to take a look, especially now after the honest news. And of course,
don't you think that would up his?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Now? Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. I think he will be chalky, but I'm not afraid of Curry chalk. He played out of his mind in the last game. Could see him doing the same here against Memphis. Think it should be, even though we think Memphis wins, think it will be close. So I still think it's good chalk. But again, if you would rather build like a more balanced build or apply some of that Brooklyn value, with some of the other guys we talked about, like a Halliburton over a Curry, that makes sense too. So, I think you could go about it different ways, but I do like Curry tonight.
Kurt, talk to me about the Warriors, the Grizzlies. It's going to be chippy on that court, Kurt.
Yeah, I love what Meg said about going back to Tyus and Bane, and especially Bane at 8K. I no true spin nuts, but still, I don't think people will funnel here. And it could be one of those absolute nut spots at low ownership. So I love that for a GPP play. Love going back to Tyus. I think he'll be a little bit under where I think Bane is just extremely discounted ownership. So I like that. And then, of course, Curry. He's actually, for someone who's like a 3-point shooter, he actually does greatest. I mean, he does more than that, but you all know what I mean. For someone who's to truly nuke, has to just get hot, which he does a lot because he's the GOAT. But he actually does greatest chalk usually, I feel like. So with Meg, I don't mind eating the chalk there. I think you can get different with Halliburton and stuff like that, but don't mind it. Honestly, my favorite play is probably going to be Bane. I think he'll be.
Yeah, he's going to be low, and you're right.
I love the game environment. I'm scared to go Draymond, but
I'm scared of the ejection.
Yeah, I want to do that too. I mean, maybe you just bet it. You find a fucking offshore book, you bet it, and you play him in your lineups. You're like, oh well, because I'm pretty sure the odds will be pretty decent. But yeah. That's the takeaway. Pretty good game environment. Mini stack, like Meg said, is really the move here. Like just little 3-man mini stack.
All right. Anything more?
How far have Jordan Poole's numbers fell off since Curry's been back? Because he's gonna be running around with Luke Kennard out there today. He could absolutely torch that man.
The shots are still the same. It's just the shots aren't falling right now. That's a pretty good GPP play. I can't lie because
He's in Memphis though, Kurt. I mean, what are the chances there's baddies in the front row? It got to be pretty low.
True. Very, very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I mean, the shots
Right.
shot rate's almost the same. Well, little decrease. But
Yeah, you're right. He's just not dropping them in. He's shooting terribly.
What's his 3 prop? I
Gotta
love
be
this.
1.5.
Oh, we're just doing all like just the Jabari, Jordan Poole. We're taking all the ice cold.
He's 2.5 plus 135.
That's what I do. It's profitable. He's what?
2.5 plus 135.
Yeah, I'll probably bet that. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, really, it's not the worst idea. I mean, it definitely has the potential to get there. What's the usage been, Tyler? As far as just, we like to bet usage there. What's the usage?
I mean, just looking at his threes, he shot his last couple games. He shot 7, 10, 5, 12, 10, 8, 8, 7. He's made 1, 3, 0, 5, 3, 1, 2, 2.
Oh yeah, baby.
What do you think, Kurt?
Sounds like he's on pattern for a 3, Kurt.
It's another
baby.
bet, man. You're gonna be confused when we get to that.
I'm gonna do 3, 4, and 5 because I have fucking issues.
Kurt's doing the whole ladder. He's climbing to the top.
There we go. Yeah, climb the ladder.
Is this what happens, Kurt, when you don't call anybody back? You just start going crazy.
I'm fucking Jesus Christ, this is so stupid. I'm getting fucked over here in a sport, and I'm just But I'm hammering that for sure. 3, 4, and 5. Climb the ladder.
All right. Let's keep going here. Tyler.
It's a game of the night spread. Our guy Sauce Boss was in the chat asking if this might be the game of the day. It's like, nope, it's the next one.
Yeah. The New York Knickerbockers. Your favorite team. Guess where they're going to be tonight, Tyler? In the fine city of Sacramento, the capital. The Kings. -2. I told you, man, this is a popular play amongst like gambling Twitter and the guys that like to bet early. This line was what? +4 earlier. I see +2 right now. And it's not news-based, right? I mean, no news has happened since then, right? Fox, maybe Jalen Brunson being upgraded to questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what caused the move. But I see a lot of people that like the Knicks here. Do you agree? Or do you think my team can get it done? Kings, winners of 6 of their last 7 games. The Knicks had won 9 in a row. And then what happened? They lost at home to the Hornets.
A scheduled loss happens, Fred. We talk about
a schedule loss. Now it's a schedule loss.
We talk about those sometimes. Sometimes they're not really on the schedule when we think they are. Cough, cough, Timberwolves games. But
I'm never going to live that down. It's going to be like 2025, and you're going to be talking about the Timberwolves losing to the Sixers.
But yeah, looking at this one, big difference here. Your Kings play 0 defense. Julius Randle is going to have his way tonight. And we talked about paying up for studs and everything on this DFS slate. Why not just stack this late game? They're going to run up and down the floor all game. Fox could have his way. These guys like quickly if Brunson doesn't play. Randall's my favorite, though. I think he just eats the bonus up down low. I think the Knicks win this game, too, Spread. You didn't change your background to light the beam. You don't think the beam's getting lit either. So we're on the Knicks here. We think they're going to win. Randall double-double and win. Randall 30-plus points and win. They're going to smash tonight. They're getting back in the win column.
We are the New York Knicks.
Tibbs is going to show Mike Brown who's the real coach of the year.
Damn, that's a C-Dome style promo. You guys got to give us a thumbs up. We've been bringing heat this week on the NBA Rundown. Meg, Tyler's giving me some bad news. Do you have any good news for me, or are you joining the kid in Pennsylvania with your pick?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I was going back and forth on this one. I was going to take Sacramento at home. I'll get back on your good side since I took Halliburton over Fox. I think you'll see the beam tonight from your roof. The Brunson news will be interesting. He's upgraded to questionable, so hopefully we got to watch that later. But I don't mind Sacramento tonight. But to Tyler's point, again, you can do some stars and scrubs tonight too with that Brooklyn value we have. So if you can jam in some Randall, Sabonis, some of the studs here too. So I really like that from the DFS perspective.
Kurt, I'm getting it from Tyler. I'm getting it from Mikey. Can you be a beacon of hope for me in this dark show and let me know that you're going to back the Kings tonight?
The Knicks are rolling right now.
Like the Knicks.
The Knicks are rolling right now, but I'll side with you for the Kings.
They're rolling and they lost to the Hornets.
I was gonna say they hurt me
It
the other
happens.
night.
What
That
do you
hurt.
mean? It happens. Shit
We put
happens.
They
six
stopped
in the
it.
last 7 games.
They stopped at home for one night. They ran a couple errands, and the coach said, "Hey guys, got a game today." I said, "Oh, we do." So it's against the Hornets.
Thank you, Tyler.
And they said, "Oh, we have to play. The backups aren't playing." Didn't care about that game spread.
Like, oh yeah, Tibbs is our coach. We don't.
I cared. I laid 10.
I laid 10 too, and we lost,
know.
but they didn't care about that game after watching it start.
Unbelievable. What are you talking about, Mikey?
What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
even know what he's talking about now. Double team? What is he talking about? All right,
He
Kurt.
wants to get double teamed at the party. What? Jesus, bro.
Some people like him thick. What are your thoughts here, Kurt? Can we beam it up tonight? Can we go against Sauce Boss? Can we go against Tyler? Can we go against Worldwide Wobe and those crazy fans that they film after every game in front of Madison Square Garden? Can we do it? We're nice, polite people here in Sacramento.
I'll side with you, spread. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
No particular reason, but I'll bet it with you.
You don't have a reason. What do you think about Tyler's idea of stacking up this game? I love it.
Oh yeah,
Totally
for sure.
240.
I mean, this is why me and Mex said we don't need some of the early stuff because you don't really,
Right.
you don't really need to mess with it because we got some like the next 4 is absolute burners and then this one's the absolute burner here. As far as I saw, the Knicks are still last in 3-point attempts given up or made. So, I mean, this Kings team has some absolute snipers. So definitely want to look at those props, those type of guys, the 5K dudes like fucking Monk, like fucking even Harrison, Dusty ass Barnes.
Who's your favorite spend up in this game? I mean, Sabonis has the most double-doubles in the league, 52 double-doubles from my guy DeMontis. Fox is averaging over 30 points per game since the All-Star break, more than 5 assists. Tyler made a great point about Julius Randle. That's a great matchup. Assuming Brunson plays, right? He's got a good matchup as well, as long as Davion is to get too many minutes.
Man, you know what's crazy? I don't. We need the Brunson news still, but I might be lower on the spend ups here than most. I'm not saying they're bad plays, but I might be lower on them. I kind of like the mid tier pieces here.
Meg, I just realized you said there's no studs on the slate, and we got Fox and Sabonis playing. What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Oh
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Jeez, what did I do? Yeah, first show. I'm really stepping in it here.
No, it's all good. We love it.
No, I meant like Embiid and Joker and
the real studs, Fred, not those fake studs.
Lillard. There's some nights where we have to decide between like 6 or 7, really top tier, above, 10K guys, and it's tough. It's tough. So tonight we're lacking that. Not that we're not lacking talent. We're definitely got the talent.
So 52 double-doubles. Leading the league in rebounding. Is it not enough to qualify you as a stud?
Ass. No, I'm just kidding. I love Sabonis.
I should have rewarded it spend ups. I should have worded it as spend ups instead of the word studs. I apologize.
What do you think about this take from Matty Ice?
Looking at some of these Randall numbers against Sabonis. Some of these Randall numbers against Sabonis are just ridiculous. Last game out, 27 minutes, 27 points, 8 rebounds. The game before that, 34 minutes, 46 points, 9 rebounds. The game before that, 39 minutes, 30 points, 16 rebounds. He might not even be matched up with Sabonis tonight because they play small. He might get.
Bro, can I build a Randall Fox? Can I build a Randall Fox Sabonis lineup with all the value we have?
I think Randall's the guy tonight.
Probably,
just looking at the way he falls into this matchup, they're going to put a small guy on him.
We've been playing.
Or the Kings are going to have to go big and put one of these slow-footed guys on the floor, and he's going to feast either way.
So now Nades is turning on me.
What up, Nades?
The guy that puts Bucks in the chat every single day. Bucks are the best. Bucks, Bucks, Bucks. I've supported the Bucks since before it was popular, and now he's turning on me too. Unbelievable! I feel like Julius Caesar in the Senate meeting. This is
Mikey's calling him out on the slab.
Two?
Mikey said he's got to see him out on the court.
Who?
Nades.
It's pathetic how excited I am to watch some of these matchups, bro.
I was going to say, there's so many matchups. Is there going to be like a schedule?
While we're at it, we got to plug their NHL show.
You can plug it. I'm not.
Comes up after us.
Oh,
so, yeah. definitely got to watch that. They give out a ton of winners on that NHL show.
Yeah. Hey, here's a good call though. How awesome would Quickly be as a play? Wait, let's not read the bad part, but Quickly would be a good play if there's no Brunson, right, Tyler?
Absolutely.
Oh, of course. I mean, everyone's going to go to him, though, so that's my only worry. And I think I'm just going to go the route of from now on when there's like 3 chalky point guards, I'm going to play like one of them. Because the other night I had Tyus, I had Quickly, and I had Carter, and 2 of them got there, and then the one bust, and it's like, yep.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to just stick to one of those guys from now on.
All right, Ignaz has got a good point. I'll play the bets no matter what. And we want to point out that a guy that has not called me a homer, a guy that manages stores that John Morant attacks.
Spread, that's the guy that sat here and we laughed in your face that one day when you were like, they're going to beat up on the Hornets, and we took the Hornets right in front of you and we both won.
Wait, what happened?
Remember that day? It was me and JC sitting here and you're like, the Kings are rolling. They're playing the Hornets.
That
They're
was so
minus
long ago.
10.
That was
And
like November.
We both looked at each other through the computer screen, and we both knew exactly what each other was thinking. And we both took the Hornets money line and won that day.
Wow. Well, if me and Mikey play basketball, I might be like John Morant beating up on a 17-year-old.
You're definitely going to elbow Mikey first play. I could see it happening already.
But I'm a nice gentleman.
You're like, what?
Yeah,
I played basketball like it's the 80s.
Good.
I'm not good anymore. I mean, I'm so old. Like, beating up on me, like, come on. Marquis been using that information.
Hornets plus 9.5, and we took the money line.
Oh, you took the money line too. Jeez.
Yeah, I remember. It was a terrible day. There was no beam. We were all lost in Sacramento, crashing each other on the freeway. It was just a dark, dark night.
I still want you to find that fan that I tagged you in the video on Twitter. I gotta show Kurt that. I gotta find that video and get it to Kurt. He will find that.
Yeah, retweet it so everyone watching the show.
It might have got taken off of Twitter, Spread. That wasn't a good one.
Wow, and then Nades is coming in here with some C-Dome level smack talk. Might get suplexed back to Jersey, Suplex City.
Wow,
I love it. All right, great show, but we are not done yet. Guys, give us a thumbs up. We're here Monday through Friday, giving you the winners. Of course, runpuresports.com is the place to be for the best in sports gambling and daily fantasy information. Tyler, do you have the playbook pulled up?
Yeah.
What's our records since December 1st?
228, 174, and 6.
Yeah, I mean, for the low price of, you'll get 15% off. Guys, give your promo code. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I'm terrible advertising. Do you know what it is?
Oh, dude. You'll get your money's worth. That's what we're trying to fucking say, okay, assholes?
You don't know what the price is, Kurt?
Doesn't matter because you're gonna pay it off in a week.
That's a salesman right there. I like it.
Yeah. Well, we know he's a salesman the way he's sliding in those DMs. But guys, give out your promo code as you give out the best bet. We'll start with you, Tyler. What's your best bet for the day?
Knicks money line spread. We're gonna roll with the Knicks.
You gotta be kidding me!
Wow.
Mikey's in the chat. You guys are all. Oh my god!
I couldn't believe you laid it up perfectly for me like that. So yeah, Knicks money line. They're gonna get back in the win column late. Use the promo code Tyler15 with the winnings from the Knicks tonight and sign up.
I'm gonna take a selfie with the beam. Meg, what's your best bet for tonight?
All right. Well,
pop.
I think Tyler knows this because I'm always tailing his threes bets, his player performance
more
doubles.
For Tyler, that's what we need.
Yeah. Well, I do. I love it. And I'm telling you, one of these big lottos are hitting one of these days, Tyler. So I'm telling you, I'm with you. But my best bet for tonight, I do it every single Golden State game. So for my first NBA rundown, I have to go with the Splash Brothers. I'm taking Clay and Curry plus money. +5 for Clay, +6 for Curry. You get +400 for the Splash Brothers to hit a bunch of threes tonight. If you want to get, make it a little more interesting, throw in Jordan Poole, how we talked about earlier. Throw in Desmond Bane. You can really up that and get really interesting. So you could ladder it up a little. Keep it with the Splash Brothers and then ladder it up with Bane and Poole if you want.
Okay, so you get back on my good side with the little Warriors rub, right, Tyler? Right, Tyler? Because before the Kings got good, that's all I had here.
Yeah, that's all you had in Northern California.
Oh, I bet their threes every single game. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. You'll know early in the game if you got a shot. So
all right. Kurt, are you still listening to us? You know what we're doing right now? It's the best bet segment. You're going to give out your promo code and you're going to give us a winner. What you got for us?
I'll make 15. Sorry.
The promo code is Kurt15. Looks like Curtis. KURT 15. 5 looks like a mess. I'm going to go one long shot. Miles Bridges double plus 1100. Without Claxton and them boys in the lineup, I think he crashes the boards a little bit harder. The game just stays a little bit slightly close. I think he crashes and gets 10 for us for the miracle home run. Plus 1100. It's on DK, not FanDuel. FanDuel is plus 700. And then long shot, I'm going to shout out. It's college season. It's March. I'm going to go a college hero from last year and spread the boy. Let me go Keegan Murray over 2.5 threes. Sacramento wins the game. We are the New York Knicks. We aren't the New York Knicks. We're the Kings. Like the fucking thing. Like the bean. I'm going to go.
He said, like the thing he spread. Like the thing.
All right, let me guys give you a preview of what downtown Sacramento is going to look like tonight around 9:30 p.m.
It's going to be me just fucking checking my ball. There.
That's right. It's beam time, baby. Give me the Sacramento Kings. Sending Tyler and the Knicks back to hell. That overrated Eastern Conference. The West is the best. Mikey. I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down the game right now.
Yeah, I was about to say Mikey's messing with
I don't even know who he's talking about.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Is it me or Kurt? Who are we drug testing?
I don't know.
I think he's talking about Kurt, but he's messing with Native Spy and Kurt. I wouldn't mess with those two guys.
We're just going to pick him up.
I know. It's so stupid. The guy's got a
they're going to each grab an arm and just pull them apart.
Let's talk smack to the guys who bench the most out of RPS, right? They're both in there benching like 385.
I do not fuck with barbell bench. That's all him. But
okay, I'm sorry. He dumbbell benches 120 pounds on each hand. That doesn't sound as cool.
Double fives, baby. Double fives.
What do you hit up?
Double fives, baby. 5 and a 5.
A 5-pounder?
55 spread.
I can barely get it up. I got 2 reps today.
I don't even know what's going on this show anymore. Tyler, can you end this for us? Not my best performance today. Meg, so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
This is a tough choice for us. Who do we have give the words of wisdom, Tyler? Kurt always crushes the words of wisdom, but it's Meg's debut.
Yeah, I think we got to give him to Meg. Yep. Meg can give the words of wisdom today.
Right. I mean, everybody always wants to hear Kurt's words of wisdom, though. I mean, I've done enough shows.
I've
done enough.
We kind of put her on the spot spread.
Meg, listen, I'm gonna give you a pep talk. You've done millions of shows with me now. It feels like
I have.
You do the showdown. So that all led you to this moment. Now. Okay.
There's no way I could. There's
Meg. The people have spoken words of wisdom before we end the show.
I mean, there's no way I can entertain the people like Kurt. I'll just go out there and say that. But, I think tonight, we're getting towards the end of the season here. Things get a little wonky. We've got, we're waiting on some injury news. So let's get crazy tonight. Let's sprinkle some threes bets tonight. I told you that's my theme. I'm going to stick with my theme the whole game. We're hitting a threes bet tonight and go chase that down tonight. And let's print some money. We all gave some good tips on that. So let's go get it. Yeah.